lot of things that people don't realize is, you know, when you are starting your career, becoming successful is part one. Staying successful is part two. So the work never really ends.
I was going to say, because what's part three?
There is no part three. It's part one and part two.
Okay, it's a two-step process.
Yeah, doing what you need to do to become successful, and then doing what you need to do to stay successful. Once you become successful, it's not like you can just stop and sit down and just relax. That's when the real work actually starts, keeping it going.
Once I get 1 million, I want two.
Yeah. And guess what? Once you become successful and you start living good and you don't have the stress of worrying about your bills and stuff, and you got a nice house, you take a vacation a couple times a year, maybe 3 or 4 times a year, you want to keep that going. You ain't trying to like go back. Now, if you ain't never had it, there's nothing to miss. But once you have it, you don't want to go back. Okay, I came from very humble beginnings, and I can just tell you this right now. My work ethic is gangster. Once my grandmother, Frankie Mae Ford, I talk about her all the time. She told me that as long as I was willing to work hard, I can have anything I want. And I've been working ever since. I started working. My first job was at Taco Bell.
Come on, Taco Bell.
Shout out Taco Bell. What?
You was in the window?
I was in the window. I was like a manager in like 6 months.
Not a manager?
Yes, I moved up very quickly. Oh yeah, you let me in the room, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I was not playing no games. And I took a lot of pride in my work. I really did. I did the window. I did the scheduling. I did everything.
Oh, okay, you was a manager.
Yeah. And then I went from there. I worked at Wendys for a short time as well. That was a lot of work. But I've worked in the mall. I worked at the fashion fair counter for a minute. I really love that because I really love doing makeup. As a matter of fact, fun fact. Once I moved to New York City to start my modeling career, because you always have to have a backup plan. You always got to have a plan B if that plan A doesn't work. So once I moved to New York to start my modeling career, I had already went in the door thinking, okay, well, if this don't work out, maybe I'll be a makeup artist. I can do the makeup for the other models if it doesn't work, if I don't, have what it takes. Clearly it worked out. Praise God. But I had a plan B. I mean, it didn't have to work out, but you got to go into it. And I was like, hey, I'm not that great at doing hair, but I can figure it out.
Okay.
So, I was ready. I was ready to figure it out. And I think what it's all about is, just going into your journey, making the most of it. You know what I'm saying? Just making the most of it. And then always having a plan B and a plan C and a plan D and all that good stuff. When I started my partnership with Seagram's Escapes, I started off with my own signature cocktail, the Peach Bellini. You guys saw it on the show. And now that partnership has been going on for some years now. And now I'm the brand ambassador for the entire Seagram's Escape line for all the flavors. See what I did there? I took one job and I turned it into 2. Come on, somebody. I'm trying to tell you, these young folks. So I said all that to say, if there's anything that the world, the pandemic, coronavirus 19 has showed us, is that life is too short. And you have to live it to the fullest. And you have to take advantage of everything, every opportunity that comes your way. And you have to be ready. You can't get ready when the opportunity is there. Yeah, be ready. You know what I'm saying? So I always try to, no matter how many jobs I have, I always try to open new doors for other jobs, just because you should. You can't put all your eggs in one basket. Is it put all your eggs in one hat or one basket? There's one basket, right? Put all your eggs in one basket. Okay. And then the other one is, speaking of hats, you got to wear more than one hat.
Is that one?
That is one. You ain't never heard of that? You got to wear more than one hat.
I ain't never heard that one.
See, that's what I'm talking about. See, I've been around for a while. Okay. We have all kind of sayings. Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Don't tell me it's cornbread.
Oh, don't tell me it's cornbread when I smell the biscuits burning. Shout out to P-Valley. I got that from Uncle Clifford. Okay? Don't tell Miss Cornbread if I smell the biscuits burning. Okay? Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. I never heard of that one. Not don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Oh my God. That is hilarious. That's hilarious. Anyway, I just wanted to come on here and say hello because I really don't go live that much. And I just want to say hi and love you guys, and I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Thank you so much for following me and, you know, just loving me. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the love. Shout out to my haters too. I appreciate y'all too for giving me inspiration to keep going.
Hi, haters.
But no, it's true. It's true. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, you better let your haters be your motivators.
Okay.
Because they just be mad when you be doing good. Ooh, they be mad when you do good. When you just keep being great. But what, you know, they need to understand is, what everybody need to understand is, not my will, God's will be done. Always. Okay?
Yeah, that's on what?
No, oh, and that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb, and Little Bo Peep, and the 3 little pigs, and the 3 bears. The 3 little bears. 3 little bears, Little Bo Peep, Mary Had a Little Lamb,
Little Boy Blue,
and Little Boy Blue. Okay? That's on all that. Anyway, I'm just acting silly. Anyway, I love you guys. Have an amazing weekend. Sending much love and prayers to all of you. Continued blessings, continued love and light and positivity, because that's, you know, what I live by. That's what keeps me going. So, yeah, that's it. Anyway, love you guys. Bye.